Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Toronto Raptors at Scotiabank Arena. Alongside Doris Burke and Craig Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And it's been quite a rookie season for this group. Amazing how well they've adapted to the professional game.
Boy, it really is. There have been very few growing pains for this group, and it's no small sample size we've seen. They've been at it for months. These are bona fide NBA players now.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Tatum. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Here's Barnes. After the basket by Boston. For 3, Ingram. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now here's White. Can't cash in from close range. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I talked with the Raptors head coach earlier. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Barnes passes to Pirtle. The rebound by Tatum.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Tatum with a screen on Quickly. And the dunk by Tatum.
That's an excellent decision. Playing in the pick and roll, just understanding where the windows are, delivers it right in the pocket.
Toronto, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Now here's Pirtle. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And it's Quickly missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Tatum. Out to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road. You know, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Inside, here's Tatum. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick and roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Ingram outside. Puts up a 3. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
White drives in, and the basket is good.
That's just a smooth, tight handle right there by Derek White. This guy an offensive force.
Ingram outside. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kata's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Hits the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Outside, Barrett. Back to quickly. Ingram wide open. Hurdle kicks to Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's White, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehorse converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And he makes the first. So, Craig, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And the Raptors making a change here. Shed's checked in.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team.
Now White following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Stolen by Quickly. Right wing. Here's Shed. And the Raptors miss again. Boston leading by 3. White looking around. Down low. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Heat. Quickly the bounce pass. Here's Barnes. Basket good.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Celtics have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, the problem with Jason Tatum in the pick and roll is he can roll or pop, and that makes him hard to guard.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hurdle with a screen on Tatum. And it's Ingram missing.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Here's White. Driving in. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, show a little stuff on the dribble drive. Derek White brushes off the defender. Yes, sir.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Drilled from 11 feet out. 8 points for Brandon Ingram. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
So this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
To the inside. Hurdle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Poeltl. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Brown. Barnes grabs the miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
No good on that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 5. Drives to the...
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Celtics. 5th, the Raptors.
I think these teams have made the adjustments defensively, and both are seeing their defensive numbers rise.
Raptors trail by 7. Barnes outside. Here's Murray Boyle. Vucevic defending. 6 to shoot. And here's Barnes for 3. They get it back. Pass to Shed. It's good from long range.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Temple will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise, and with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Pass to Shireman. For the 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Barnes against Collins. Here's Murray Boyle. And the 3 off target.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now here's Tatum. It's good. And now a 7-point Celtic lead.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Barnes outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Celtics leading by 7. Brady Dick is out there with Barnes. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. There's a screen by Collins. Shireman can hit. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Kevin, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Dick. Here's Murray Boyle. Barnes the screen. Shot clock at 3. Beyond the arc. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Outside, White lets it go from deep. A rebound by Shed. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And Toronto making a change here. Barrett's checked in. Sam Hauser's checked in for the Celtics. And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Celtics leading by 6. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. To go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Tatum, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
And so it's Boston with it after R.J. Barrett's miss. And that one drops. White's got 7 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Walter can't get it to go.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Collins. And Barnes sends it back.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Hauser misses. Raptors trail by 8. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
You know this about Scotty Barnes. This guy is an exceptional athlete. That is above the rim.
To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Barnes can't get it to go.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to Vucevic. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Barrett. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And timeout called by Darko. Group in for the Celtics. Let's see some of the numbers here for Derek White.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Barrett kicks to quickly. The rebound by Cada. Cada's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this new team.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Raptors trail by 13. Outside, Barrett. Back to quickly. Ingram outside. Shoots over Hauser. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
There's the screen. Here's Tatum. Oh, that was a long dunk.
That is nice.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And here's quickly for three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Celtics leading by 15. Brown outside. Clock at 6. Tatum down low. Barnes on him. Queta the pass to Hauser. This one for three. Connects from three-point range. Hauser's got 8 points.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Raptors making a switch here. Amu Kelishvili is checked in. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Number 1, the Celtics.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Quickly finds Barrett. Back to Quickly. Can they get it? Out to Ingram. The tray. It's hauled in by Brown.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Quickly. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. In the corner, it's Ingram. Rebound, Boston. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the chart.
Here's Hauser. The kick out to Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now, here's Quickly. He's guarded closely. Benton with the rebound. Celtics leading by 23. And there it is for him. Benton's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Looking to end his cold spell. That one goes in.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Tatum a screen. Brown inside the line. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. No doubt Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a 3-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Here's Brown. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Brown the pass to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Barrett kicks to Barnes. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Well, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
Celtics leading by 23. They set the pick. Down low. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Queta's got 6 points.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Brown.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Outside Tatum. A three-pointer off the mark. Ingram outside. Nobody near Barnes. And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie. Because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for the Toronto Raptors.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's Brown. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Queta. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Hauser in its small forward. Outside, Barrett. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Queta's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They set the pick. White with it. Now guarded by Virtle. White, good.
Well, how about that drive by Derek White? This guy has so much to his game.
Ingram outside. It's good. Ingram's got 14.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
That one on Jakob Poeltl. For Boston, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
Now here's Barnes. He has 6, and that one drops for him. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Barnes. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Over to the wing. Hauser with the ball. He's got 8. Shoots over Ingram. Second shot opportunity. And Keita gets it to go. Keita's got 8 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 6. Swiped away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jaylen Brown.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And here's Boston. They're on a 16-6 run. Inside, here's Hauser. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Drops in the tray.
This is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Pass to Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Barnes makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 7 points here in this quarter. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
And now look at Jason Tatum. He's been dominant over the last month, getting around 24 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Now here's Brown. He's got 13. Stolen by Quickly. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
Here's White. He's got 14. Outside Tatum. A 3 ball. Not knocks down the three ball. Tatum's got 20.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A three from quickly. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Queta. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Queta's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how Jaylen Brown's facilitation skills advance the older he gets. Nice pass.
Pass to Barrett. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Barrett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
To the paint. Here's Brown. And the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, Brown makes himself the best option in the pick and roll there. That's beautifully done.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now here's Ingram. Hauser defending. And it's Ingram missing. Tatum a screen. Hauser misses.
This guy hit a couple of threes in the first half, but since then it's been a little bit of a struggle.
And here is Ingram. Outside Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Bounce pass from Pirtle. Barnes finds Ingram. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Queta's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's White. He's got 14. Brown feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now here's Ingram. 18 points for him. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Tatum. Now Hauser. Wide a screen on Ingram. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here is Pirtle. Barrett inside the 3-point line. And again, no good by Toronto. Barrett against Brown. And finished off by Brown.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Ingram to stop the run. Rebounded by Tatum. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Brown the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Raptors shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Pass to quickly. Fires for 3. No good. Shot missing. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Celtics as they wrap up the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got R.J. Barrett, and it's Shed in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now, here's Barrett. T right on him. Can't connect from short range. And here's Gonzalez. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Walsh has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Barrett. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Now here's Gonzalez. In the corner, Collins with it. From the wing, and again it's Boston converting.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Pass to Barrett. The fader. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Here's Vucevic. And with NBA defenses more spread out than ever, Doris, teams are getting more aggressive, looking for offensive rebounds.
They are, Kevin, because it can be a valuable asset to get extra possessions. You're winning on the margins if you do that. And let's remember, certain guys just have a knack for getting offensive rebounds, so why not let those guys work?
Now here's Gonzalez. Pass to Vucevic from downtown. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray Boyle. And here's quickly for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
To the middle. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. No good with the layup. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Gonzalez against Quickly. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Quickly. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Here's Walsh. There's a screen. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Walsh has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Boston. Up top, Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A 3 from Quickly. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, a legit threat to finish it with authority.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Quickly against Gonzalez. Pass to Shed. Out to the right wing. And here is Quickly. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
There's a good screen to the inside. Kicks it out to Collins. just 4 to shoot. There's the triple. And it's Mamukelashvili with the rebound. Raptors shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Pass to Murray Boyle. Now, here's Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. And again, Toronto no luck.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Outside, Gonzalez. Collins, good.
Well, such an intelligent basketball player. John Collins knows how to get himself a look out of pick-and-roll action.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now, here's quickly. To the right side. There's the three. And that one's good. Mamukelashvili has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Walsh. Back to Gonzalez. There's the pick. Shot from the wing. Toronto grabs the miss. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Shed. And again, Toronto with the triple.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
And the Celtics making a change here. Harper's checked in. Toronto's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. The 3 from Barnes. And Gonzalez pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Offline from the high post.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Barnes. Ingram kicks to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Harper with a screen on quickly. Down low. And Harper slams it in.
If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Out to Barrett. A 3 from quickly. Rebound Boston.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Outside, Gonzalez. Off target from 3-point range. Raptors shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Boston shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Now here's Barnes. After the miss from John Collins. Looking to get back on track here. Collins grabs the miss. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And the Celtics with possession here. Now Gonzalez. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. And John Collins good for 3.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Ingram outside. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.